Welcome in. I um how do I start this? I really don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. Um other than what it is about. I'm Neve Steele. Um and I'm a Twitch streamer. You can catch me live at on Twitch at Neve Steele. But what this content is about is my diary as a trans female. So on stream, a little bit of who I am on stream. I live my life kind of vicariously through stream to a degree while I'm gaming, while we're chatting, and people get to see what I go through live to a degree. Like examples being um just the changes over time. I am currently on almost month 6 of estradiol at 6 milligrams per day. Um, but that being said, nothing else currently. But an example would be like I came out to my mom live on stream. I'll be posting that up in the future. And that kind of thing. Today we're just gonna be doing my makeup, and sharing stories of like who I am and how I've got up to this point, like month 6. I wish I would have thought about this sooner and started it sooner, but hey, it happens while you're thinking about content and you're just in the shower and you're just like, I can do that. That one of the places that you just kind of chill and your mind's able to relax. And that's what happened to me. I was like, do that. Let's do that. And so and forth. Here we are. So let's begin. I'm just gonna go like work on my makeup while we do this. Got a date night tonight with the wife. That's another story. In itself. Um, you hear a little bit of audio in the background. That is my bestie on Twitch. I'm currently starting this moisturizer, by the way, if you're curious. It is Jeffree Star's moisturizer at that. But that being said, um, yeah. Start of my story begins with cross dressing. Surprise, surprise. Um, um, Not a big line there, you know, cross dressing. And I realized that, and then going to drag shows and watching and being entertained like to the max. And being told, yeah, you should do a drag show. You should perform sometime. And I was completely nervous. I look like a boy in drag or in a dress. And it happened. That's how you start, kind of, unless you have somebody that's really gonna really take you under their wing. And I eventually got there, but it took some time. It did take some time. So I was happy with where I got to. Um, and then in going to drag shows for like 7 years, off and on, watching friends have fun, perform, making some great friends. Um, in March 2018, maybe 2019, I forget which day exactly. My birthday, March 17th, in fact. I decided to perform for the first time after a bunch of friends encouraged me. Really got in there and was like, "You need to do this." And I was backstage helping the drag queens anyways, and I was like, "All right, fine. You know what? They, on St. Patrick's Day of all days, my birthday, they were holding a talent show. So I decided, you know what? Why not? Got getting all ready and everything, and backstage, I got most of my makeup done already, and getting all ready backstage. And it's about my time to go on. They're like, "Oh, by the way, what's your name?" I was like, oh, I hadn't thought about it. So I adopted the name Neve based off an old D&D character. So it was Neve that night. and then later on became LeVay Steele. Um, and that night, Neve was born on my birthday of all days. So it was amazing. Um, yeah, I'm gonna probably say I'm nervous. With that being said, yeah, I had a fun night. Won the talent show. It was a blast, and I got addicted. So I started doing drag and more drag and performances, and just really got into it, having fun. Um, and then I came to realize that, in my opinion, clothes have no true gender. Clothes are made for anybody that's comfortable wearing them. And so, what did I do? I started wearing more feminine clothes, and then it just felt right, just living in that life. So, started seeing a therapist just to kind of discover myself more. And uh, yeah, realized I'm the wrong. And then up to this point, but let's backtrack a little bit. How did I figure out I was trans? Seeing the therapist, and that's where I really want to start. My therapist is very open-minded, supportive, and helps you discover yourself. She didn't push any agenda. No agendas here. I'm doing this. She was just, who are you? Basically, I want you to write a. Her thing was, I want you to write a story, your life story, and figure out who you are. Is this you, or what is you? What are you? What do you want to do? And it was a really great thing. So I literally bought a book, went back through my life, trying to do my best to write my life history. Difficult to do, pulling memories like that, for me at least. So went through and did my best to figure myself out. And then, mind you, I grew up in a small town, literally like population under 300. Was not in an area that was like had anything to do like with LGBTQ at all. Um, I don't even think there, you know, nothing like that. It was not that I recall, anyways. But when I was like 5 or 6, I remember I had always, and my mom called me out on it too. Um, would always like kind of sneak my mom's clothes and wear them. And then try to make sure I put them back or hide them or do whatever until I could put them back. Oh, wow, this is a lot. And then as we went on, I just kind of did my thing, kind of kept it away because life. I was always attracted to it. I was envious of the girls. I remember thinking that growing up, what they wore, what they got to wear. I thought it was super cute. But I was born a boy, and that's who I was. Didn't have that luxury of today where, you can experiment and there's more open, and I just wasn't aware of it. So fast forward, going forward in my life. Yeah. Um, High school didn't really think about it. Played some D&D. I was that kind of kid. Got along with everybody. Um, but I kind of shoved it away because I didn't have any experience outside of that really, and it just kind of I unfortunately forgot about it, but always felt kind of like empty and shy and quiet. I was always the quiet kid. Didn't really get along with everybody, but yeah, just felt like the outcast. That was me. Um, did swimming. I swam a lot. Hit on the girls, showed off for the girls. Yeah. And then fast forward, I got into the military. Yeah, big jump forward, right? And ended up, going for underneath the SEAL contract for that, doing ordnance and all that wonderful jazz. Didn't make it through SEALs because I messed up my back, so I never even got to go. Um, yeah. So, but I remember going out to sea and like I was stationed over in Japan for 3.5 years, and all the kawaii and all that wonderful stuff. Um, the makeup, all that was enticing. Like it was like I became envious again. I was like, what is this? And I wanted to do it. That was that seemed like fun. Um, so um, obviously didn't get to. Bought this one cute little black cat with ears on it, and um, so kind of snuck and wore that every whenever I could. Yeah, so that's but outside of that, I really didn't have any other experience until I got out of the military. I was able to kind of more be myself. Um, I'd wear clothes underneath my clothes, that kind of thing. That's all I could do up until I moved, got my own place with my wife. That's now. That's when I got into the cross dress, and that lasted for years. Have like I still remember my first time going out in public in a purple sweater dress up the mall. I was nervous as I kid you not, nervous as all get out. And I yeah, I was sweating, not just because of the sweater dress, but it was a good experience. It was a fun experience. Nervous. That was that was crazy, but it was fun, and it was a start. After that, yeah, just do it mainly around the house, wearing heels. Enjoy wearing heels. I go gaga for some heels. I kid you not. Now, what did I do with that brush? Around here somewhere. All my makeup brush. There. Why don't I use a sponge? I don't know. But yeah, um, that's the bit of my story. I think that's where we're gonna stop now. I will do another episode where we talk about the next episode, where talk about the that was the start of my transition, or the start, discovering myself, thanks to my therapist. Next episode will be like more into what happened during this time with my therapist for this, before I started estrogen and before I started all that. Um, the trials and tribulations there of coming out to certain people after the discovery. Um, and we'll go from there. But thank you for hanging out with me while I do my makeup. I'll give you the final look. Um, Once I'm all done, I'll flip over and I'll show y'all. But love y'all, thank y'all, and this is for everybody out there that's any whether you're LGBTQ, whether you're an ally or whatever the case may be. Be yourself. I'm doing my best to live myself authentically. Um, and let you all see it. Hopefully, inspire just one person, if not more, to do the same. It's okay to be happy. Remember, as my best friend told me, you don't need somebody else to do bad for you. If you wanted to do bad, you could do bad all on your own. So just be yourself, have fun, and do what you need to do to make yourself happy. As long as it's not hurting somebody else, you're not hurting people by wearing makeup or wearing jeans or just doing what you need to do to be happy. Clothes have no gender. Makeup has no gender. Makeup is an art. Do what you need to do. And be yourself. Love y'all. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. In the base deal. Bye. So, this is the final look. I like it. It came out not too bad. Simple, casual for a dinner night out with the wife. Oh, and don't forget, please go ahead and drop a like, subscribe, so you can see my next part of the story and all my future gaming content too if you want to see that. So, before and after, love you all, and I'll see you on the next video.